The quiver even enabled a really fun exploit with this guy that made it steal any god ability. Yeah, we will still try that at some point. If given the opportunity. Also, I was very stupid about how I took this fight. Probably would have been fine if I just switched to my gosh darn sling a bit earlier. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Well, okay, we don't want to teleport, obviously. I do want a statue form. Yeah, just have the toe, exactly. How could that possibly go wrong? But yeah, the macroing does work as well, name for sure. And say if a dude we are hasting and sprinting out like a symbol being chased by swarm bees, we're not hanging around once we have that orb. That's the plan, ideally. If we get that far, of course. But you went from being able to just from Sif 20 times per game to 3 times per fight. Because after 3 shatters, everything is dead. Oh yes. Sounds like a brilliant exploit to try out. We'll definitely try and get the opportunity. I'm gonna Tremor Stone. I feel like that's our best bet against these gosh darn mushrooms. Stop it. No more. No more. Oh wait, that's not the right stairs. Don't mind me. It's wild that we can even do this much, like, dancing around without too much issue. Pretty, informative of our overall ability here. Been pretty good. Okay. Let's try this again. Leave the crew behind. I'm going down. Of course, we get tormented twice right away. Nope. Crew. Regroup, regather, regroup, recycle. All the good R's. Let's try this again. This time, remember to statue form. Oh, it failed. Remember to statue form. Aha, genius. Makes those torments slightly more bearable. Now we can bring the toad. Don't know why I wanted to call you a toad. The toe upstairs. Much better. Much more better. Fantastic. Everyone can just chill again while we finish exploring just the last corners of the floor here. Let's see, we have 166 sling bullets. That might be enough to just use our sling for the entirety of the lungs, I guess. I was gonna say this floor, but that's not true, because I might as well finish off with my crossbow here. But yeah, that's manageable, I think. I hope. Okie dokie. Let's see, any last minute spells to add into the lineup here? That might be important. Irradiate got to 19%. That's not bad. Maybe I should have trained just the slightest bit of conjurations. Oh my gosh, dodging is just about maxed. We chose the perfect time to come check things out. In that case, evocations comes back on. And conjurations comes back on. Focused. But just to like 6 or something. Even though that might take an eternity with a -3. Then, oops, let's go to this stairs. Call everyone to me while I memorize some stuff. In fact, let's just make sure everyone's recalled. Perfect. Let's do this. So Irradiate we'll probably learn. These are, I guess, the only castable spells. Is there anything we want out of this? Ignite Poison could be useful, but not really. I think it will just be Irradiate as the final spell. Our vampire told us to be careful. How would you be careful with that attitude? Okay. This is my squad. I'm the master here. Don't tell me what to do. And what else do we maybe desire? Oh, Disjunction is the spell that I loved last time. Level 8. Translocation we have the manual for quite a while because we picked up a second one. But it's probably too late for that. Let's go nuts, shall we? Everyone chill up here for the last time. When I call you in, you'll know what to do. Oh, and beautiful timing on the soundtrack here. You for your fangs, not your lip. Exactly. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Is pass wall still good? It is definitely a bit more maybe like situational than it once was, but in general very good. And there's some really fun things you can do with it, with like stealth builds, stealth Ashen Zari builds especially. No, I still less so on my most recent characters, but for the longest time I was learning pass wall on pretty much every character. Because why the heck not? It's such an easy utility spell to gain, and it was helping out a great deal with overall survivability. Why walk around when you can just zip, zip, zoop, zoop, zoop? There we go. Oh my gosh, neither... You seen this? Neither entrances are trapped? I didn't know such a thing was possible. What the heck is even that, friends? I hate to make it sound again like I'm even complaining the slightest, because no. I'm nothing but grateful to our Lord and Saviors of the RNG here. But holy moly, that's wild. It's been a long time since we had such fortune. Can you still slime wall or pass wall in slime pits and die? I have no clue. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's wild. That's hilarious too. That's so funny. Used to go to Zot 5 to grab nets. That they did change. I don't think these net traps ever actually drop nets. I could be wrong about that. Maybe if you blink out of them, they still exist, but if you break out of nets, it's a lot easier to destroy them now. There's something going on that makes nets harder to farm up like that than back in the day at the very least. Even if I'm blanking or making error in the specifics of the deal. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm not statue form. That's why Orb Guardians are actually kind of hurting. That makes sense. Oh, and Obsidian Statue kind of makes up for the earlier issues. Okay, I see. I get ya. No traps. Instead, you just put some fancy statues everywhere. Cool. That's too powerful. Exactly. They needed the nerf, and that was a much deserved one, I think. Still extremely fantastic. Very powerful items. Even with any changes that have been struck down since then, but... Okay, come on, corrosion. Just destroy the statue. Beautiful. Really firing your Flayed Ghost direction? I mean, honestly, if you ask me that one more time, the answer might just be yes. But let's get back to the one-on-one category here. Oh, my headphones freaked out for a moment there. Hopefully that wasn't on your side at all. Otherwise, that is not an okay noise to get surprised with. Jeez Louise. Very static. But there we go. Let's quick reload with apportation here. Can even retrieve the slings or the bullets that hit traps, which is nice. Beautiful. Are we even gonna need the army? Dang it, why did I just say that out loud? Why did I just curse us by saying such a thing vocally? Oh my gosh, I'm a fool. Ancient Lich. Okay, this is where Squad comes in, right? Also, that's another thing named that we should not say out loud. Where the Orbs of Fire at? Hopefully, they took the day off. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, they're always so busy. They deserve the day off, really, if we're being honest. So how about it, Orbs of Fire? Just stay home today? Just relax. Hang out with the kids. You know, all that good stuff that you've been missing out on for the last few decades of your life. Wouldn't that be nice? Okie dokie. Go Gadget Frederick, you're doing great out there, kiddo. Obsidian Statue needs to be murked immediately, I think. I guess Abjuration doesn't mean anything on our current army, hey? That's nice. I'm used to having summons as my army, so they get absolutely slaughtered by the Obsidian Statue. Pro tip, don't die. Oh, jeez. Thanks. Oh my gosh, thanks, Ninth. For a second there, I was just gonna kill myself. No, that's always a great thing to keep in mind. Of course, of course. We'll try our best. No promises. Never can deliver on a promise in that regard, but we'll try. Shadow creatures shouldn't be too much of a problem. This is my only issue with bringing in the squad, is that they gotta chill. Like, come back. Get back here. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's not die, shall we? That's the plan. I believe. Just this once. Oh, hey. Apparently my very gracious offer of a lovely day off with the kids, not at all appreciated by the Orbs of Fire. Holy cow. Fortunately, we have all of the fire resistance we could possibly want. Oh, maybe I should have thought about getting rid of some of my mutations before we come down here. Int -2 is potentially just slightly messing us up with our spells. Irradiate is 5% cast. Holy moly. Okay, there's our plan. We now have a strategy where before we had none. Can you still port the orb? That's interesting. I was working off the assumption that you could indeed apport the orb, but I don't actually know if that's true. Huh. Wild. Well, at the very least, we have Punk, so we are actually fairly well suited. Between Punk and some of our other abilities here, I think the Orbs of Fire should go down. Instead of wasting my real army, I'm gonna read a Scroll of Summoning. I'm gonna read a second Scroll of Summoning. Go squad, go. I want to find myself in an opportune spot where I can help out a wee bit here. In fact, let's go into statue form so that we're non-danger. I failed like 11% in a row. That's not great. But there we go. Do you get malmutated slightly more here? Maybe? Maybe not. Never mind. Oh, we did. Ah, there we did. Feel less energetic. Fantastic. Lose ability to read scrolls when in danger. Great. Don't hate that. But David, you were watching Yogi play Adam earlier and he found the Blessed Staff of Hair Removal. All it does is turn character bald. And yes, he shot himself with it. See, it makes so much sense in many ways to get rid of superfluous items that, don't really have any real mechanics. They do like some just silliness, stuff like that. But boy, is it fun. Boy, is that flavor just, so fun. That's wild. Frederick, can you solo an Orb of Fire? There were 2 more Orbs of Fire? Is Frederick dead? No, Servitor's still alive. Oh, there. Oh my gosh, don't scare me, Frederick. Sir. You remember they made it scream in some patch? Oh, that's funny too. But yeah, D&D I feel like used to have a lot of really random magical items that just did stupid stuff. And it still does. D&D is actually a good example of that, especially since like homebrew, you can do some... This Orb of Fire killed him. Army, descend upon this man's. No Orb of Fire makes it out alive. Not after what they did to my boy, my sweet boy. It's all over, folks. We have to win this now. For Frederick, for honor, for glory, and most importantly, for friendship. Here we go, you only get one shot. Quickly pick up all these sons of guns. There we go. Oh. Frederick. I will never forget you. Do you want Curari Dart? Get out of my inventory. This glaive. This was Frederick's glaive. You know that? Means a lot. Means a lot. Let's take Frederick's glaive to victory, shall we? Frederick's death will not be in vain. Nay, say I, we shall defeat this dungeon and all of its denizens for what they have done to us. This is the storyline that we grew up to live out the prophecy, the quest that we have always been on, even if we never knew it until this moment. Army's looking a little thin. Oh, this isn't even our real army, don't you worry. We subsidized with mercenaries that were brought about by the summoning scroll, but we got more supplies upstairs, just waiting. They're on hold. They're on call. In fact, the death of Frederick might be enough to bring in the squad. Let's cast statue form. I'll take first pickings here. I'm going to immediately cancel the mark that we get from the alarm trap. Oh, real talk, get rid of mutation? Oh my gosh, should we have? Should we have ever? But no. We're going to ignore logic and all sense and just go mad with it all. More summoning scrolls. Okay, we got a couple of units on the back line here doing the Lord's good work for us. I don't like the Orb of Fire. Yeah, they're gonna slaughter a lot of our team. But acid sling is all you could really ask for. In fact, hold up. What am I doing? Let's condense your vein, this son of a gun. Give me acid clouds. Also, thank you so much, Vermoin, for the follow. I appreciate it. But so can we import it and TP out? Ah, right. This was meant to be something that we tried out. Oops, not calling the dead. I want to import. Can I? Oh gosh, I picked it up. Oh gosh, it's in hand. Yes, confirmed for science. Turns out you can, in fact, do so. Huh. Who knew? Who knew? Hey, Vermoin, you just started playing this game after a long time. Huge newbie back then. Hey, welcome to the party. I feel that. You just found two +6 strength rings on the very first floor, then immediately died. Sounds about right. Crawl has a way of balancing those scales. If you see anything that beautiful, that fantastic early on, you're gonna be screwed. But yeah, apparently, name, we do just immediately pick it up on a portation, so... You meant to commit to the orb run, right? That's what we were trying to do? Must have been. At the very least, the majority of this squad is already dead. Is middle? What the heck? Yeah, you know, I was gonna try and fight this out, finish off some of the crew here, but I'm gonna summoning scroll. Keep him busy, boys. Keep him busy. In fact, haste. I think haste will be added on as well. As long as no damnation is coming my way, not too concerned. As soon as we're slightly better off. Man, all of these... Am I sure we picked it up though? Yes, no worries. I am. I saw the fancy art and we are definitely spawning in some buddies with that Chits middle coming out of the blue all of a sudden. Let's see. Do I even just start this with a blink? You're right that there's no glow around. That's interesting. Have we figured something out potentially? Also, I didn't fix my mutation, so I can't read scrolls. Oh no. No. Okay, I can't leave statue form or else these orb guardians, I think, just kill me. But maybe I can drain life and kill them. Get absolutely wrecked. I think it just started summoning dudes. Here, let's find out. We were standing around here, correct? Ah, you were right. Thanks. Oh boy, I was already in retreat mode. How did you summon someone? How did you get summoned in? Huh. Well, thanks, name, last name, for saving us some trouble here, but that's a weird one. Let's drain life again just to kill that son of a gun. And we can auto fight from here. We'll go get the orb for real this time, right? Must have been, yeah, Zot trap. That's unfortunately timed. Oh my gosh, I did all this stuff. I got so excited. I was ready. ready and willing for that to be the be-all end-all. Turns out, should have just spent a single turn picking stuff up. Who knew? Who knew? But hey, it means that we can just finish this fight the old-fashioned way. We can pick up all of our crap as well, which is nice. Not you, identify scroll? No, thank you. And hey, if the game wants to hand us an opportunity to make myself look kind of dumb, it's gonna take it. It's not that hard to do, honestly. Don't you hit that alarm trap. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. We have fun here, don't we? Pick all this crap up. Like, where are all these people hiding? Sir? Immediately cancellation on that mark. Yep. Totally necessary. Very swell of me. Oh my gosh. What are my chances of casting this? 8%, and I've failed it multiple times again. Oof. Big oofs. Oh wait, no, I didn't fail it that time. Again, me looking stupid. Game just laughing along in the background. Makes sense. So me just moving the orb. Oh, upset them. I think we have triggered the orb run event. That's interesting. As soon as you abort, it triggers the event. Because this is not Zot Trap shenanigans. This is wild stuff. Yeah, so name, you... Sorry, I didn't read your comment. You called this out before I did. Much smarter than I am. So aborting just starts the run without picking it up, right? Seems like it. I thought seemed like too many monsters were coming out of this one little unexplored corner. I thought they were just really densely packed in there, like sardines or something. But interesting. Zot 5 is always an adventure. Oh boy, is it. You put me at the wheel, it's gonna be a wild time. Well, that's poop. I agree with you there. It's a bit rough. But hey, let's start just sprinting out of here, shall we? Should be alright for the most part. In fact, let's go D0. Take me away, game. Or not. Give me a second. Just one moment. Just have to kill this gold drink. Take me away, game. Let's do this. So that you don't abort it to the stairs before picking it up. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. Because I feel like there are multiple ways you could cheese it. In my head, I was wondering if there was some weird, like, niche mechanic that made you drop the orb. Because then you could, like, keep picking it up, dropping it to kind of game the system. But that makes sense, for sure. No thank you, Ice Fiend. Back off, sir. No thank you, Blizzard Demon. I'm good today. Oh, never mind. We have to go... Oh, we have to go up the right stairs here. Because we don't have fly. This man refuses to waste haste pots. You got me. You can pry those haste pots out of my cold dead hands, alright? Which is likely to happen if I don't use them in a time of need. So it's appropriate, too. But alright, which stairs do I have to go up? Take me there, game. Also, hold up. Before I do anything else, I'm drinking a potion of mutation. Please let me read scrolls. Okay, we got rid of the bad one. Frail? Please. Laughs in low health. Laughs in Spriggan. Let's go. Take me away, boys. Perfect. Where the Panlords at? Oh, don't say their name out loud. They just might show up. I'm hoping at least one. Because, yeah, I'm not sure, Name, if you've watched any of the previous VODs of the other runs that we've done here, but I have a bit of a tradition of trying my best to murder one Panlord in cold blood if possible. But holy crap, apparently they just stayed home today? What's up with that? Can I wait a few turns? That's not a Panlord. Can I wait a few turns? Wait a few turns. Zot... Let's see. Oh, Zot doesn't even chase me anymore when I have the orb. That makes sense. We're forever immune to Zot's power. Suck it. Suck it, Zot. How about that? But okay, I guess we won't kill Panlord this time. We could just wait around here indefinitely, hoping that one pops into existence, and that it's also one that we feel strong enough to take on. But we should probably just take this, right? And yeah, I like it, safe it. Let's just get a little bit love drunk on some haste potions here. Chug all those bad boys down. Hopefully that doesn't do anything horrible in terms of symptoms overall. Let's also chug brilliance. Gotta be smart when you leave the dungeon. We're gonna be the strongest Spriggan you ain't ever did see while we're at it. Anything else? I wish we could turn ourselves into a tree and leave the dungeon, but unfortunately those are mutually exclusive. So last but not least, turn ourselves invisible and we drink ambrosia. So now we're gonna stumble out of here slightly drunk. Oh wait, we can trip on stairs. I'm dumb. There we go. We didn't name last name. In our confused state, we trip and fall down the stairs. Heck yeah. But come on. I'm not that drunk. There we go. Perfect. And holy cow, managed to make it out alive with our very first Spriggan attempt. That is not how I expected this to go. Oh my gosh, Vermoin, you genius. We'll have to remember that for next time. Scroll fog so it looks more badass. We could have come crawling out of this like purple smoky haze. All of a sudden, all the bands of Spriggans, our whole family, all our friends are waiting outside the dungeon for us, and they see a figure in the mist, a figure approaching through the fog. As we stride on through, rather stumble on through, because again, slightly drunk on ambrosia. We throw some witticisms, we flex a little bit, lift up all of our kids in one fell swoop. Also, none of this tracks because I'm also invisible, so how did they see me come out of the fog? We'll write this fan fiction later. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. But yeah, again, did not expect this whatsoever. That puts us on a 3-win streak here. That's pretty awesome. If we do well with our first attempt with Tengu, we'll see ourselves tied with our best streak that we've gone, not just on the series, but ever for me, I think. Not something I used to pay attention to very much back in the day, but all in all, was a very fun run. Very much enjoyed trying out Ured before they get changed a bunch in the next stable release here, especially since I'd never had the opportunity to try them out as a deity before. Pretty fun. I probably wouldn't pick them on purpose the majority of the time. I'm much more a fan of some of the more like direct effect deities, or I really like obviously Gozag. Greed is good all the way. Can always find my support there. But it was a really fun one to try out, for sure. And we managed to make it through here with Saphid on the shelf first try. So thank you, Saphid, for coming up with the combination in the first place, making us go the Brigand route. Additionally, I think we were potentially going with enchantment, but ended up coming this way. Did we have 17 potions of flight? We had potions of flight on us? I thought we were out. I thought we left them all lying around on the floor because we had that one flying necklace for so long. So I could have just flown over the river of that one level? I could have come out of the dungeon flying? Dang you, game! But that is a-okay. That is funny to have quite that many on our way out. And Ured used to be for hiding behind the Bone Dragon's profane servitors. That makes sense. They are super strong. And in fact, early game absolutely kills it. Ured was carrying us by far. In fact, that's probably why we did so well in our first Spriggan attempt. Because we didn't really fight things. We just let our servitors do all the lifting. Our first 2 servitors that we got lived a very long time and absolutely curb stomped the majority of the floors. At least they got us to the point where we summoned enough zombies that then they could, and you know, get the snowball rolling kind of thing. But that was a lot of fun. I'm excited for when Trunk does come out to main branch here, because I am definitely going to try out not just them, but Rue needs another shot with some of the changes that have been equipped there. Enchanters in general apparently might be coming up here, which I'm excited about, and summoners for sure. Lots of things, I guess. I shouldn't have even started listing. It's like when I almost started listing, or when I did start listing names of people I appreciate last week, and that's just a losing battle, because I appreciate all of them. All of you, rather. Each and every one of you out there who send all your loving support for the series and keep us going along this road that we're having a heck of a time going down as well. So, with that in mind, I think we will be ending pretty quickly here. Don't think we quite have time to start into a new run. Right, new Okawaru with the duel. Yes, exactly. Very exciting. Honestly, just too much stuff for me to mention. Foolish of me to even start, but our next character is going to be a Tengu here, one of our favorite bird buddies. So we have some options as to what kind of backgrounds we want to run with. Of course, as always, I leave it up to all of you fantastic folk. In fact, anybody in chat right now, if you have any preferences you'd like to see for our Tengu run coming up here, definitely let me know, and I'm happier coming up or following suggestions from chat, because I think it makes things interesting, makes things fun. It'd be nice to try and streak, but hey, you be as malevolent as you want. If you just want to see us crash and burn, suggest something horrible and that's fine. But Tango Kazooie is another one that I'm going to write down. So we have some good names banked up here. And it's got to be Arrow Mentalist if we want to have the best shot at winning, you guys. You know, I think that was mentioned last week too as we were going through, because it's been a long time since I had an Arrow Mentalist start. Try to take advantage of some bouncing spells and the like. I think that could be fun. I wish that I could just skip ahead to Ogre for Unites. Every time I hear, in fact, not even when I just hear you talk about Ogres, when I just see your stream in general, I think about all the things you have said in the past about Ogres, and it makes me very excited to get there. We're pretty close, because as mentioned earlier this evening, passing Spriggan, we are now officially, in this version of the game, over halfway done our attempts at Great Player, which is awesome. I'm very excited to have gone this far, and especially since we're starting, maybe to speed up. I don't want to say anything, don't want to throw any curses out there, jinx myself or anything like that. But things have been going pretty well here, and I'm excited for some of this back half. This back half is what I've been waiting for pretty much this entire time. What backgrounds and gods have we not won yet? Let's go to the background list real quick. Most of the backgrounds, I feel like I've been fairly boring with a lot of our background choices. We've won with Hunter, Brigand, Fighter, Monk for sure, Berserker we've won with. Abyssal Knight I've never won with. Chaos Knight, we didn't win in this series, but we won our only tournament win on the 0.27 release tournament with the Chaos Knight, which was wild. Artificer, I don't think so. Wanderer, have won. Delver, I don't think I've ever tried. Never even played a Delver yet, so that's got to happen at some point. Transmuter, we won outside of the series. Our Felid was a Transmuter, our 15 rune one, but that doesn't count for this. And then yeah, no Warper, no Arcane Marksman, no Enchanter. And for Wizards, we've just won, I think, with Conjurer, Fire Elementalist, Ice Elementalist, and Earth Elementalist, because Gargoyle, I think we went the easy route. But, oh my gosh, Safed, you're out of control with these. Goose Springsteen, Hen Affleck, Edgar Allan Crow. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Too many good names. Now I have to just slaughter a bunch of innocent Tengus just so we get the chance to show off all your puns. But 0.28 tourney soon. Ooh, that'll be exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to that. We'll put together a squad, a group of people with very specialized skills to have fun and see how it goes. Definitely enjoyed last time. Oh my gosh, that was back when we were still in Halfling, hey? Because our team name was named after one of our Halflings who met a very untimely early death against full odds here. But yeah, a decent number of backgrounds, and then for gods, since you asked about that, the majority of them I don't think I've actually won with. Like Kiku, what's up with them? No idea. Zom, we won in the tournament, of course. Can I bring up a list here? That would help me. I guess one thing we could do is we could just hop into any one of these Sons of Guns. Let's see, Ned. Fedhas was actually one that we potentially would have done on this previous character that we just beat if we had thought about it, because they're really good god for ranged characters, but completely slipped my mind. I even had a fantastic commenter on YouTube that suggested Fedhas, and I was like, yep, missed opportunity, my bad. McLeod, I think we might have gone early wins with, but we definitely haven't played them since the nerf. Zin, we abandoned before we won. I think pretty much everyone else Maybe not in the series. Dithmenos, no. Hep, no. Eligulon, never. No clue. Then yeah, Kiku. Uskaya, we've had so many promising characters, but I don't think we've actually won with. Even though I could be wrong on that. I'll have to go through sometime, through all the wins, and just make a list. Collaborate all of the different combos that we've won with. Because I am curious, and that was kind of something I was excited about with this series, looking forward. Is once we get to a certain point, I have a bunch of data on my own playstyles. I mean, sure, if I just played online, that would be even better because it would be all right here and I wouldn't have to do it myself, but still excited to check it out. What even is Delver? They start on the 5th floor of the dungeon with some good equipment, and you kind of work your way up and then back down, generally. Or you can try and rush it. Just go down from there if you're a mad lad. GG, congrats and thanks to the stream. Yeah, no problem, Railbird. Thanks as always for popping down. Very much appreciate it. Because this is where we'll be ending off for the night. It's a bit of an early end, but, I mean, hey, can't complain the run went well, right? So thank you, everyone, for coming out. I had a heck of a time. I hope you all enjoyed watching as well. That's very important to me, for sure. And yeah, I very much appreciate all of the love and support, whether that be chatting along with us in the sidebar here, or lurking on Twitch, or if you're watching this later down the road on YouTube, thank you as well, because each and every level of support that people throw our way means a great deal to me, and I absolutely adore each and every one of you for all the love that you share my direction as well. So, with the stream at an end here, we'll do a quick check to see who's live on Twitch, who we can send off a raid of our own, keep that love spreading around throughout the rest of the website. We'll probably be back this next Wednesday here where we're playing Inscription. Highly recommend coming to check that out because we've been having a heck of a lot of time, or a heck of a lot of fun, and a really good time in general playing through that and chatting with everyone. Or, of course, next Sunday, when we'll be hopping back in with our very own Tengu here, and hopefully, fingers crossed everyone, we continue the streak in order to tie our best and maybe, just maybe beyond that, surpass it. It's going to be tough to surpass because we have Deep Elf. Having Spriggan and Deep Elf in our streak combo, though, would be wild. Absolutely insane. So, at the end of the stream here, we'll definitely send a raid on over to Brinth. Brinth out of hell right now is playing some Super Mario World, but I highly recommend sticking around. Brinth is a really good time. Always a hoot to chat along with and have some fun. So, yeah, I feel like I'm in a weird, stumbly space where I just want to keep talking, but I know I have nothing useful or interesting to say. So, that's just where we'll pretty much end it. We'll start this raid off. And I definitely appreciate any of the support you can send along with us here. It's always a lot of fun. And thank you all again so much for joining us on the ride. This was an adventure to say the least. And it was a good one at that. Can't believe we won with Spriggan. But of course, regardless of all this rambling nonsense that I go on with, I do hope that you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there, and I definitely hope to see you around sometime soon in the future. Whether that be this upcoming Wednesday for some Inscription, maybe a little Super Otter Pets warm-up, we'll see, or next Sunday when we're back into the series, trying our best to get a win with every species. Thanks again, everyone. I'll see you soon. See ya.